Hi everyone, Bill from HoloModels RC again. I brought out my 64mm 3D printed A-4 Skyhawk remake. This will be the Maiden flight. This is actually the prototype of the 64mm. I built it with a bunch of parts that I had left over of different brands of PLA using different wall widths. It's just parts I had left over with the exception of the gray parts. The gray parts are the 64mm upgrade files. I will leave a link in the description to where you can download them as soon as they're available. If not, I'll have a link to the main A4 so you can check that out. Like I said, this is going to be the Maiden flight. I've also added an elevator that's 25% bigger than the elevator that comes with the aircraft. The aircraft has a removable hatch using a rubber band, and it also has two refueling probes, a bent and a straight one that you can put in. It's yank and bank, there's no rudder. I have a flat mix that I like to use. I left that on Colts. So this model is not trimmed. I have a 64mm Power Fun in there. This aircraft weighs 894 grams with a 2200 battery. And this motor has 1440 grams of thrust. So it's got a lot more thrust. I did have to add a cheater hole to the bottom of it. Like I said, pay no attention to the print quality. This one was printed before I perfected my G codes. So the cheater hole is actually twice the size of what it needs to be. Some motors require a cheater hole and some don't. I haven't tried it both ways, but when I did the math, that's how it came out. All the control surfaces are hinged simply by inserting PLA in them. Where you grip your hand right here, I bulked that part up so you can hold the entire jet just like that. It gives you a good spot to hold onto it and throw it. So I'm still playing with my rates, and I am still adjusting my CG to exactly where I want it. Alright, so here's the Maiden. And there went the Maiden. Sorry about that, guys. My finger accidentally flipped the side of the wing down. The aircraft rolled over and I did not have time to recover it. I'm absolutely freezing cold today. It's very cold. My hands are shaking. So all the metal wires in the aircraft were bent from here up, basically. I cut fuse one off right here and put a new fuse one on it. I bent the wires straight, put them back on, or back in, glued fuse one on. And then I just put some glue up here, and the bottom is relatively, there's a little spot there I didn't fix, but that's okay. This is a 64 prototype. So I regret not showing you guys the damage. I regret turning the camera off and not actually showing you guys how much damage was done to it. All the damage was basically in fuse 1 and a little bit in fuse 2. The metal wires, it would have been a good opportunity to show you how much strength they add to the aircraft, especially 3D print. I bet you I could have flown it like that because the battery was still in it. It was just pretty mangled up, but I didn't want to do that for the first flight. So I'm going to try to re-Maiden here. It's a little windy today and it's cold, but she's ready to go. I had brought it out the other day after I fixed fuse 1. But I had motor issues. Evidently, when I threw it, I hit so hard the ESC came, all 3 plugs on the ESC came completely unplugged. So I had went home and messed with it and fixed it. Now, today I'm back out here. Try to give it one more shot. Alright, here we go, guys. Hopefully a little better throw than last time. So this is the 64mm version of my A-4 Skyhawk. I'm about half throttle right now. I got to get this thing trimmed out a little bit. I do have the bigger elevator on this one, like I said in the beginning of the other video, that I'm going to splice with this one. I still got a flat mix in there. I'm at like 40% throttle cruising around. Yeah, I can tell this one definitely has more power. Probably get out of a pickle a little bit easier. So I got my flaps on right there to my mid rate. Flaps off. I'll leave a link in the description where you can find this airplane. I'll be releasing the 64mm files with it, with these videos most likely, if not very shortly after. I've been fixing my G-codes almost every day with the help of Preston. I appreciate that. Thank you for all your hard work you put into this aircraft with me. This aircraft turned out absolutely beautiful. I highly recommend checking it out on Colts, if not downloading it. So I got a 2200 battery in there. The motor is 1480 grams of thrust, and the aircraft weighs about 840 if I remember correctly. You have to check the specs in the description on Colts. I'll put the correct number in there. But so it's got plenty of power now. I've only got my timer right where my old timer was, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I can probably get a longer flight out of it, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to see where my battery's at after coming down. I'm absolutely freezing cold today. I had to come out today because the next couple of days is going to be snowing, so I won't have another opportunity to get a flight video. And I really wanted to get this thing posted up on Colts. I'm very proud of it. It turned out really nice. There is G-codes for it. Hey guys, if you liked the video, please hit the like button or subscribe. I'm gonna go back around. Came in a little hot. I had my full flaps on right there. You can see the wind blowing it around some. So I got mid flaps. Full flaps. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Bill from HoloModels RC. Please check my Skyhawk out on Colts3D.com. I'll leave a link in the description. If you liked the video, please hit the like button or subscribe, and I'll talk at you next time.